Hi, Entertaining Universe. Before we get into what today's vlog is actually is about, I want to say that lately, since I got back, I've been watching films that I've already seen before, and I'm watching new films, whether it's on HBO Max, whether it's on Netflix. I haven't really watched anything on Peacock or Disney Plus, but I have been watching most of the horror films or the thrillers or whatever you want to call them are basically they're on Netflix or they're on HBO Max. Now, I have no idea what the next horror film is going to be. I have no idea, what I want to. On the final day of this year, I want to watch all 6 Paranormal Activity films. I don't know how that's going to go or what's going to happen with that, but that's still, that's still 28, 29, 30 through. That's still 4 days away. Actually, well, if you don't count to the 28th, which is today, it's really 3 days. The 29th through the 31st. And 30th, 31st, yeah. So it's basically, whatever way you look at it, it's either 3 days or it's 4 days. But now, getting back to that, so the film that I rewatched is All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, which stars Amber Heard and, a few other individuals that you may have heard of or you may not have heard of. And I watched that movie on DVD. The other film I watched is called, I want to apologize if I'm being a little too loud because we have guests downstairs, but the other film I watched is called Deadly Switch, which is about this family that believes that this girl, Anna, is their daughter or their sister or their best friend or whatever. And she's not. She's just this girl from Scotland who moved to the city because her mom wanted her to. And then the family kidnapped her and thought she was Camilla. Camilla is the daughter. Camilla is the sister. They think that she died in a car crash, but it was actually Greta, which is Camilla's best friend. And at the end of the film, they actually show you Camilla and Anna in the same room. They're two different people, and it's just a bizarre, very bizarre film to watch because you don't know what's going to happen next. You feel like you do, but you don't. And that's what's important with films like this. They leave you on the edge of your seat until the very end of the film, and then they show you the outcome, basically. Whether it's someone dying, whether it's someone being found, whether they're alive or dead, it's all of those different pieces of information that you look for in a film, whether it's building up to the climax of the film or building up until the real part of the movie begins. No, don't get me wrong. The beginning and the middle and all the way up until almost the very last second, you feel like you're part of the film, even though you're not. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be a part of a film like that or any films that have to do with horror or thriller or maybe I'll do. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to ever become an actor. Let's just put it that way. But if I did, I would like to do something action adventure. I would like to do something in sci-fi fantasy. I would like to do something in a comedy situation. And I know I'm not funny, and I know I'm not serious enough, and I know I'm not, scared enough to do those types of films or TV shows for that matter. Or religious or any of that stuff or maybe I do an independent film or maybe a documentary. I don't know. At some point I want there to be a documentary about my life. Even if it's after I'm gone or whatever, of all of the stuff I've done in my life. Even though doesn't seem like I've done a lot of stuff. And I'm getting away from the movies and stuff, but I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I feel like there should be a documentary about my life, whether it's my YouTube life, whether it's my real life, whether it's my, social media life, whether it's me playing video games life, whether it's me reading books, whether it's me watching films, whatever it is. I want there to be some sort of a documentary made about my life that you can take clips from any of my videos or any of my, Facebook posts or any of my, Instagram posts or, any of the video games I've ever played or any of the things that I have hanging on my walls. Just have like some sort of semblance of like a documentary style thing about my life. And it doesn't have to be a documentary. It could be an independent film. It could be a biopic. It could be anything. I just feel like that when I'm gone or when I'm getting close to the end of my life, I want there to be some sort of a documentary. I'm not going to do it. I mean, I'd love to do a documentary or a biopic or, some sort of a movie about my life that embodies everything that I am. Whether it's like I said, whether it's these YouTube videos, my Instagram posts, my Facebook posts, things of that nature, the video games that I play, the Pop Funko collection I have, or the teams that I follow, something about my life. But I'm getting way too off topic with this vlog, and I should be focusing on getting through all these horror films and getting through all these thriller films and sci-fi fantasy films and TV shows, because Halloween's only a couple days away, and there's still so many more great movies out there that I could watch, like The Happening or the Paranormal Activity movies I have, or Insidious. If I were to get any of the Insidious movies, whether it's Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, The Ghost Key, or whatever, even the new Halloween film, that would be a good film to get as well. The one, not the one that happened this year, but the one that was released in 2018. That would be a good film to watch for next year's Halloween, or any of the Halloween films that have been released. And there's a bunch of them. There's like 8 or 9 now, or maybe there's 10. I don't know. I know there's a 20th anniversary one. There's the one that they made in 1976. There's a 2018 one. There might be one in the 80s that they released. There might be one in the 90s. There might be. I think the 20th anniversary one is in the 90s. There's one in the early 2000s. I think there's one in the 2010s. Even though 2018 is part of the 2010s, there might be even a couple that are in the 2010s or the early 2000s. I don't really know. I'd have to look into that whole situation. But that's just something that and next year, I don't know which horror films I'll pick. I don't know if, I'll still be in this room in a year from now. I might be on vacation again. Who knows what's going to happen? And whatever does happen, I'm going to be ready for it. Just keep that in mind. So, we'll see what happens. I like this shirt, which I showed you in a vlog a couple days ago. And the Deadly Switch, I'm gonna tell you a grade on it. I don't know any of the individuals in the film except for maybe the dad and the mom. I've seen them too before, but the other actresses and actors I haven't seen in a movie before. That doesn't mean they weren't in a film. It's just I haven't seen them in a film before. So with that being said, I want to do birthdays. We've got 2 of them today. So I want to wish Hannah Tridwell a happy birthday, and I want to wish Troynan Belisario a happy birthday as well. And there's only 2 more birthdays on Instagram that I have to wish, and 3 more birthdays on YouTube that I have to wish. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. I don't know what horror films. I definitely know that I'm going to be watching the original Halloween film, the one that was made in 1978. When they first introduced Michael Myers into the whole situation, and now it's been 50 years now? Or no, I don't think it's been quite 50 years. Like 45, maybe? 45, close to 45 years since the original one was released. No, 43 years. So, it's been a long time since the original one was released. And I would love nothing more than to watch all of the Halloween films that have been made and released in theaters. I've seen the 2018 version and I've seen the 1978 version of them. But the ones in between, I have not. And there's a new one that just recently, or just at the beginning of this month, was released in theaters. It's Halloween Kills. Or maybe it was the 15th, or the halfway point of this month. Anyways, before I say the official goodbye, I want to wish give a shout out to Johnny Hayes and Jay Andrew, my patrons for this month, and they've been patrons for a long time now, and they will continue to be patrons hopefully. So there's that, and we'll do another one. We'll do the next one on November 28th, then December 28th. But I know I'm rambling on now. We're only a couple days away until Vlogember, which means I will be vlogging every single day in November, all the way till the 30th of November, and then do the same thing for Vlogmas. It'll be my 5th annual Vlogmas this year, on December 1st through December 31st, and then 2021's pretty much over. Just think about that. And it's going to be a journey, let's just put it that way. Maybe jury duty, I don't want to say anything about that, but maybe something that I do on Thursday, every other Thursday, might be over with by this month, or maybe over with next month. But hopefully by the end of 2021 we'll be done with that, and I won't have to worry about going anymore. The last day they said it was supposed to be February, but they're supposed to be impaneling supposed to be doing new things this month for it. And don't listen to a word said about impaneling or jury duty or anything like that, because I'm not allowed to say anything, so I'm not going to say anything. But who knows when it'll end? Hopefully by the end of this year. Hopefully we won't have to go all the way until February. February would be the last time we would go ever. And I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog, and ciao. Bye bye.